Welcome to Musty Millennials. Today, we'll discuss an actor who dominated the 1990s, Mr. Nicholas Kim Coppola, better known as Nicolas Cage. He's acted in 118 projects throughout his career. Ex-husband to 4 women, winner of an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, and a Screen Actors Guild Award. The Outsiders, Leaving Las Vegas, The Rock, Con Air, Face Off, Gone in 60 Seconds, National Treasure. The list goes on and on. Speaking of a national treasure, let's send it over to our hosts. Here they are, Gina and Kyle.
I like when it's sweet like that.
Me too.
Okay, I have 2 things. I'm Gina.
I'm Kyle.
I thought about it before we started. Okay, let's get that the fuck out of the way. He was in The Outsiders, as in Rob Lowe, The Outsiders, as in Is Tom Cruise in The Outsiders? That crew is all in it. No, it's not Matt Damon, Matt Dillon.
Yeah.
Is he in that Outsiders?
I believe so. That was one of his first ones.
What was he? He was one of the kids, like in the original.
I'm sure
crew?
we'll get to it, right,
There's
Kyle?
no way Kyle has that in her
technically
research.
skipped The Outsiders.
Okay, great. So we'll figure that out on the side, but that surprised me.
Yes.
Because I was going to say, I don't really know Nicolas Cage movies. This is going to be an interesting one.
I know. And he spans a wide breadth of skill levels, you know?
Yeah.
Because he did get an Academy Award.
mean,
he's an Oscar winner, but then he's also in trash bag movies like Face Off, where people actually switched faces.
Whoa. Trash bag?
Well, it's not a trash. I mean, I love it. It's some of the best acting I've ever seen.
A synopsis for it. It's trash.
It's wild.
It literally has 7.3 stars on IMDb, which is one of the
and their
highest
box office
rated
hits.
movies.
That's why it's really fun.
It's like cult stuff.
Yes.
Is he the one in Say Anything with the box?
No, that's John Cusack.
You're right. So Coppola, is he Francis Coppola's
Nephew. We'll get into it. I got it all.
Right.
You know, I started from his ancestry.
Right.
I 23 and me his ass.
When the egg and the sperm met and created Nicolas Cage.
It was that Outsiders. It was an uncredited role because it was his second film.
Oh, so that doesn't
It was
count.
a very small...
He's like in the background.
Yes.
But he was there.
No.
He was there.
It's on his IMDb.
You know that he's a Nepo baby when he's like uncredited in the back of The Outsiders. Like you only get that when your uncle's Francis Ford Coppola, you know?
Maybe.
Just saying. Anyway, tell us. Oh, before we get into it.
Yeah.
What made us feel old?
Yeah.
Okay, so what made me feel old was I am in the postpartum workout era. You try to set your expectations.
Reasonable.
Yeah, like, okay, it's going to like take me a while, But I was on my Peloton and like your Peloton tells you your PR, which is your personal record.
Yep.
And like you kind of like race it so that you can be close to it and like know how you're pacing.
Yep.
And it like paces you throughout. Like you should be at this number by this time to hit your PR.
Sure.
Okay. So granted, yes, I had a baby, blah, 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 blah. But like this time, so because I've been through this and I went on the Peloton and like I wasn't like that far behind. It was like within reach.
Yeah.
The first ride I did, I was significantly below half of my PR. And my fucking fat old ass was huffing and puffing like I was 99 years old.
Yeah.
PHAT.
Oh, yeah. That's my, for anyone that would like to friend me, my name is Fat Gina on Peloton, PHAT Gina. But I'm not pretty hot and tempting right now. I am an old, disgusting windbag.
No, you're not.
I couldn't. I literally tried hard and I couldn't even get to like half of what I used to be.
Yeah.
You're making a comeback.
No. My point is, this is not like, I'm so fat. No, I'll never be there again. And I've resigned to the fact that age has won.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, I think about that all the time when I'm exercising. I've been doing yoga religiously for now. It'll be almost a year.
Right.
But like, am I one of these like hardo yogis? No.
But like,
how do you
shouldn't
get there?
you be?
It's like, right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, how long do I have to work out before I'm quote unquote in shape? So that's what's it's so frustrating because now we're just too old. It takes that much more work to do it.
Well, okay, 2 things. One, I like kind of forgot that I'm not an athlete anymore. I just like assume that because I still am.
I could bounce back.
I'm not.
We're not. It's
not
deleted
even
from
close.
our history.
Actually, I have like a smart scale and it was like, I like rebooted it up so I could track my postpartum weight loss.
And it was like, where you been?
Well, no, it was like, do you want to resume athlete mode? And I was like,
never again do I want to do
no that. Renfro scale. I do not.
Yes, I have retired.
Because I cannot, in good conscience, select athlete mode.
No.
So this is like the Philip Seymour Hoffman of exercise.
Yeah, but it's not going to kill me. It's just going to make me feel bad.
We've been using that term a lot lately, and basically what it means is you go really hard thinking you're what you were years ago, and now not so much.
Right, and then it kills you like Philip Seymour Hoffman when he did the crack or whatever he was doing.
I believe it was heroin.
Heroin, whatever the drug is of choice.
Yours is exercise, though.
I mean,
good
it's
on
a
you.
better drug than some of the other ones I could be dabbling in. So yeah, that was a pretty sad day.
I think about that a lot because our muscles are like legally deteriorating.
Yeah. Oh, and the second thing I was going to say is that I have heard this always, but it must be even more truncated now that we're old. It just takes a week to get out of shape. So like no matter where you are in your like fucking athletic journey, you take 1 week off. Literally you get a cold for a week.
Right.
Which
you're starting
sometimes
from the
takes
beginning.
You out.
Yeah.
You're literally at the start.
And I wasn't even in shape to begin with. I was just in a better position than I am now.
So you'll never be a yogi.
I'll never be in shape.
You know what?
That's just what's going to happen.
Let's check in on that in a couple years.
I mean, I guess I could like work on her, but like who has the time?
But you do work hard at it.
Yeah. I mean, I could go more, I guess, technically.
Yeah,
I try to go like 3 times a week.
Yeah, I don't like that for us though.
Well, I just have other better things I prefer to be doing.
I agree with that.
You know?
Okay.
So I'm just trying to prioritize.
And when you're older, there's a lot of things that you need to prioritize.
Yes, exactly.
I get it.
Well said.
What made you feel ill this week?
So I went to a beautiful wedding in Saratoga Springs. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Abrams.
Shout out.
Congrats.
It was a wonderful wedding. Saratoga's a beautiful place. But we get there on Friday night. I obviously wake up really early for work. It was a really long train ride up there. My fiance Brian had to get there before me. So it was, but we get there and everyone's so excited to be there. I got hammered, right?
Obviously.
Wait, you?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, weird.
I never do that. No. So I got really banged up. We were like at the hotel bar afterwards. I wake up the next morning in rough, straits. But I can't do 2 nights in a row anymore.
Wow.
You're a one-nighter only now because I'm in my 30s. So
but what about hair of the dog? It just takes you right back up the ride.
I'm just too exhausted. So I got a text from my mother at maybe 12:06 a.m. the night of the wedding on Saturday.
Okay.
And I had already been asleep. I went to bed before midnight at a wedding.
Oh, that's bad.
That's crazy. And it's because you can't rebound 2 days in a row. I can do like a Friday, Sunday, but I cannot recover anymore to be able to hang like the cool kids.
Interesting. We just went to a wedding and I think we were home by midnight too.
No, it was later than that. But
it was further.
We're real hardos.
it was like 1.
I mean, you don't have to make me feel bad.
We cleaned out a whole thing of Chips Ahoy.
Okay. So we were a little banged up. And I've been eating really good because similar to my feel old, I've been trying to watch what I eat because I'm postpartum.
Yeah.
So like similar to working out, you build up kind of your tolerance on like being a healthy eater.
Yes.
All of that went to shit when I ate almost an entire box of gluten-free, at least, Chips Ahoy. And Brandon had the matching sister box, which was not gluten-free.
Gluten-full.
So we each, gluten-full and gluten-free.
Yeah.
We each devoured a box of Chips Ahoy.
You really?
Like at least 2,000 calories a pop.
If you didn't have your dietary restrictions, you might have had less cookies. Like, let's just look at it that way.
Honestly?
You just would have had to share.
Being gluten-free.
I know.
Now, in our defense, at that wedding, it was a very nice wedding, but the food portions were quite small.
Yes.
It was fancy.
Yeah.
So it was
I bet
delicious.
it was good, though. Yeah.
But like, for example, the appetizer. What'd you have as an appetizer at the wedding
they
you went
had
to?
the best lobster rolls, like mini lobster rolls.
Okay.
I wanted to die. They were freaking delicious.
I couldn't eat. Well, we should give him credit. The past hors d'oeuvres in the beginning, there was some delicious caviar on like the little chip, how they do it, whatever. So those were great. But the appetizer for the meal, like
Caviar? Holy
it was
moly.
a fancy wedding. It was delightful.
This is what makes me feel young is I'll always hate caviar and just on principle.
No, I think
it's like how I don't want to eat broccoli, That makes me feel young that I'm not a caviar gal.
But have you actually
It's a juvenile
tried
stubbornness.
It?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what a surprise. Kyle is not conforming. But anyway, the appetizer was a carrot cappuccino, which was essentially a carrot soup, but it was
A shot of.
a shot. And Brandon was like, threw it back and was like, next.
Yeah, seriously.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
I was like, this is my appetizer?
No, that's not even food.
Also,
No.
you're at like a adult wedding. There was no choice. The meal was the meal.
Oh.
They asked dietary restrictions, but the meal was the meal.
Huh.
What was it? It was a beef.
Yeah, it was
It
steak. It was delicious.
divine.
It was really good.
But there was no choice.
3 little slices. Like, I ate those 3 slices.
He was so hungry. I actually thought he was going to make me go to Wendy's on the way home, but he didn't.
I was really thinking about it.
So we just ate a whole box of Chips Ahoy.
Perfect.
Anyway, Brandon, what made you
balance.
feel old this week?
We're so old that Gina and I wake up every morning, get the kids out the door, and then relax with a warm, steamy, refreshing cup of bone broth. Yes, we're drinking bone broth.
I told you,
every
I've been
morning.
serious about my nutrition.
Are you doing Brodo? Because I did that last
What's
winter.
Broda?
Brodo, it's like that company that I think they're based in New York City, but they are like single serving bone broth in different flavors.
Oh no, I get Kettle and Fire bone broth, but
Kettle and Fire is good.
It's two servings.
This is a disgusting conversation.
Honestly, though, it's like
Kettle and
when
Fire
you
is good.
think about it, like it's like beef bones. Like it's disgusting, but it has so many nutritional benefits.
It's
Yes,
like
it does.
soup without anything in it.
Right.
Well, the best is on TikTok, where I obviously got hooked on this. They're like, it tastes disgusting. You have to put all these seasoning in. Me and Brandon tried it without any seasoning. We're like, not the bad.
Yeah.
So we just raw dog the bone broth.
Nice.
Anyway, what was the point?
That you're old enough to be drinking
We're
bone
drinking
broth.
bone broth. I mean, who does that?
I did
Is
it in
that-
the winter. I would put it in my
Healthy
mug.
people.
And I tried to be healthy. Yes, it was for health reasons. Did I reap any of those benefits before I ran out and decided this
Probably
was
not.
Yeah.
I think it's having an effect because it's been tearing my stomach up for trying to
Well,
get
it
back
fixes
to
gut
neutral.
health.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
See,
right.
like the fact that we're actually talking about gut health.
No, it's
is what
gross.
makes me feel
It's like whenever
old.
you're having a conversation with an old person and they like insist on telling you like the dirty details of their medical issues.
we've talked about this.
Yes, that's how you know you're old. And this is the tip of the iceberg for both of you.
Also,
I just need that to be clear.
when your day starts and you're thinking about collagen and probiotics, I feel like that's
it's a dark
fucking
day.
pathetic.
Yeah, that's a dark
Yeah.
day. That shouldn't be your first thought.
And guys, guess what? Our What Made Me Feel Old segment is brought to you by Blonde Tenders. At our age, if we're going to Las Vegas, we're not wasting time at the clubs or pool parties like Gen Z. 1, we don't have the bodies for it. And 2, we don't have the strength or stamina to pull that off. And I know, Gina, you have the gambling itch, borderline addiction, but we're not sitting at the table for 12 straight hours like these boomers getting fed free drinks. We need something to do. We can afford to have a great time, a classy time. Do you know what we need? Blonde Tenders. They do it all. Beverage catering, event staffing, party rentals. They're the go-to for millennials in Las Vegas. Maybe it's a getaway with friends. Maybe it's a work event. A corporate outing in Las Vegas? Check out Blonde Tenders on Instagram at Blonde Tenders. That's BLONDETENDERS. So the next time you're in Vegas, look up our friends, the Blonde Tenders, and tell them the musty millennials sent you, and they'll most certainly hook you up with whatever you need to have the mustiest, dustiest, crustiest time in Las Vegas.
That was a delight.
No, it was.
I will say, I resent the fact that you think that I can't make it to the party and the club. I can, but I'll only be there for an hour, and I will
And if
be
it's too
asleep
loud,
before
we're gonna all-
midnight.
yeah. I don't really love.
Music's too loud.
If
I'm not a
it's too
club.
loud and I can't talk to my
We
friends.
need to be able to speak. Yeah, have a deep conversation.
Yeah.
And last thing, before you jump into Nick Cage,
Coppola.
there's a quick conspiracy that I would like to discuss, and I want to
Okay.
get your take on it, Kyle.
Okay.
Oh, just Kyle, not mine.
Well, because I think you sabotaged me.
Oh,
You said this was an accident, but I feel like it was 100% on purpose.
what's happening?
I don't know. It's like a murder mystery.
We popped open the lift gate on our SUV.
Okay.
Gina's pulling a few things out. Guess what? Went flying onto the ground and shattered and broke. My Stretch Lab water bottle. Hit the
wasn't on
pavement,
purpose.
broke.
Gasp.
She claims it was an accident, but if you go back and listen to previous episodes, she has
hates Stretch
strong
Lab, yeah.
disdain for Stretch Lab. I felt like she was sending me a message.
Well, what's funny is that it wasn't on purpose, but when it hit the floor, I was like,
Well, it's like kismet.
but then I was emptying the dishwasher, and this motherfucker is still drinking out of it, even though it's broken.
No.
So it doesn't even matter.
Well, how about
I'm
you
volleying that point right back at you.
so annoying.
No, that's insane. First of all, you can get a new one tomorrow because Brandon texted us that we have to squeeze in records around Stretch Lab. He has an appointment.
I'm not going to be available because I'll be at Stretch
8
Lab.
to 8:50. I have Stretch Lab. Can't miss it.
I can't tell you how many fights we have about Stretch Lab.
I-
It's like so consuming.
Should we just go as a family?
Honestly, I kind of want to see Alex at work. Like, what is he doing to you? I want to like.
He's limbering him up. He's so loose these days.
He's not though. Like, what benefits are you actually reaping from Stretch Lab?
I feel better.
It's in his head. It's a placebo effect.
No, it's not. Stretching is really good for you. We should discuss this further.
I feel better. I can get it pretty far back there on my hammies, my groin.
I just want everyone to know he put his hand up by his head, and I'm certain
there's no way. There's no way.
That was with me laying down.
We're going to make you do a high kick after this and see how high that leg
he's going to be a Dallas cheerleader before we know it.
Let's do it.
Is it time for Nicholas?
Yeah, so I just have to say, although I've said this before and then have eaten my words because per usual I have a lot to say.
Yep.
I have not seen... Like, the way you feel about Jim Carrey, because we've talked about this.
Yeah.
It's how I feel about Nicolas Cage. Like, I'm aware that he is for the millennials. But me personally, I don't think that I am the expert.
He had an insane run from the mid-90s to the 2000s. Like, insane.
But when you brought this up the other day, and then you can get into all the history, I always assumed that Nick Cage was, like, kind of a joke. Like, Keanu Reeves becomes like a meme of himself. You know what I mean?
I think
like,
that's
do we take
accurate.
Nick Cage seriously?
No.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, this is the thing is that his movies are really, they're cult
corny
for a reason. They're, box office hits, but like they're silly movies. Like the premise of many of them is not.
No, but I think he is very, what's the word? Like eclectic. Like he's his own. He literally worked with like I think you might get to it, but like a speech pathologist to like talk a certain way that was very distinct.
Yes.
So that he's like best actors stand out because of the way they talk and deliver and all that stuff. And he like literally honed that in to be like very unique.
But to me, that's so inauthentic and losery. Just be a good actor. Like that's why he's a joke. You went to a speech guy so you could be famous. Just be famous.
No, I think that he's maybe considered a little jokey because he's not really
Does
like a no
like
man
Face
because
Off.
I think he has had some like career struggles. So when you're in those kind of lulls, you're kind of taking roles that aren't necessarily the best. They ended up working out for him because he's a good actor, just in silly roles. So I think that's where it.
I like that example, that description.
Yeah,
that makes
so
sense
I don't
to
think
me.
that he's a joke. Is that it's that he might have had some struggles in his
So
career.
he needs to fire his agent for picking these
or his
fucking
personal shit. He might not be
jokes.
the most normal because
Isn't
he
he
is
the
a
one that
quirky
was
man.
married to
Very
the
quirky.
Elvis
Yes.
daughter?
Yeah, he was married to Lisa Marie Presley.
Okay, let's get into it. I need to know more.
So I obviously went back and dated it through his genealogy to
His birth.
Yep. And
Fantastic.
perfect. I went beyond his birth, but then I was like, Gina and Brandon are going to get annoyed. I'll just jump to when he was actually born and just skip off his greats,
We don't need the great.
We don't need them.
Thanks for that editorial decision.
Yeah, I just thought I'd be responsible. Anyway, born in 1964 in California. He is a Nepo baby, as we talked about. He is the nephew of Francis Ford Coppola, the very famous director, and Talia Shire. If you have ever seen Rocky, she is the worst character in that movie.
I've never seen Rocky, but what is she?
She's like his girlfriend, nagging wife.
Adrian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just know her name.
So it's their nephew. He's the youngest of three boys. He knew he wanted to be an actor young. At like 15, he went to those UCLA special performing arts schools.
Okay.
And at age 15, he tried to convince his uncle, Francis, to give him a screen test telling him, quote, "I'll show you acting," like this cocky little fuck.
Oh, ew.
And his outburst was met with silence in the car. Like Francis didn't react.
Well, because he's a legend.
Yes.
And you're a 15-year-old little shit.
Yeah, and at that time, Coppola had directed Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, Gene Hackman, Robert De Niro. Like, he's like a big deal.
I mean, you
and
have
his
to have...
15-year-old nephew is like, come on.
I mean...
Bring it on.
But you know what they say? Like, you have to be crazy to make it in a business like that.
Yes. And he did, uncredited, appear in some of his uncle's movies. And then he decided to change his name to Cage because of nepotism. So,
I actually respect that.
And so he is really into comic books. Apparently he has like a very wide collection, expensive, all that shit. So it was based on the superhero Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, yeah.
Luke Cage.
Comic books.
No, Lucas Gage is the guy we talked about in the podcast not too long ago.
And comics isn't really my forte, so we're just going to move on.
Let's blitz past
let's
that.
blitz past it. Okay, anyway. His first movie role that he had a minor role in that is like credited as Nicolas Cage is Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've heard of that.
You haven't seen that?
No, I don't like...
You don't like movies or... Like, you don't even really like scripted stuff. Like,
that's a good one.
I mean, like, I feel like you're really generalizing right now.
I am, but like Julia, my cousin Julia, who is great, but she's also doesn't watch. Like, she watched Bridgerton, and I was floored. It's the only scripted series I've ever. She watches Bravo, Teen Mom.
I mean, we are
Big Brother, like
soul
very
sisters in that regard.
So there's never anything
but I
scripted
do like
that
movies.
she watches.
How about not to twist this around and throw some shade at Brandon, but like I do watch movies, and like he didn't watch things like The Goonies before I met him. So it just depends on what your parents considered important movies to watch.
I had seen The Goonies. I just didn't remember it. It wasn't like...
I think that's a lie. I think we talked about this. But either way, my point is, you're shaped by the movies that your parents think are important movies to watch. It's not that I didn't watch them.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I accept.
Okay, thank you. Carry on.
You don't love, like, you'll watch Wedding Crashers 16 times. Like, your Are you going to say I don't have a developed... like cinematic eye? Neither do I. I mean, like, I'm not like a hardo movie watcher.
No,
Nicolas
but I
Cage
feel
is not
offended.
elite.
I feel offended.
Well, I think you just have like a small world of movies. Like, I don't think you're branching out. Now that you have kids, you have to watch things you've never seen. But when was the last time you were like, ooh, I want to go see that movie?
Inside Out 2. But that's not really true.
But that's not, and also excellent.
Sarcasm, funniest part of the movie.
It was so good.
Anyway, go back to Cage.
Okay, so.
Real quick, though, on the Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Cage auditioned for the main role, which Judge Reinhold got. And he didn't get it. They said that his audition was a little too dark for that role, but he was also only 17, so he couldn't work the full hours. That role, that main character role, needed to work.
I thought 16 is legal to work
18
full time. Oh, should we watch that tonight?
Watch what? Fast
Whatever
Times?
that's called.
Well, there's also some other great ones that if we're going to rank Nick Cage movies, like what would be my favorite? We'll, at the end, once we go through them, we're going to decide which is the first one.
But can we watch one tonight so that I can like be
yes,
part
but
of
we're
this?
just, but at the end of it, we're going to have to decide which one, because there's one that always brings me comfort, which is, I don't know if Brandon would agree. Okay. So the next year he got his first starring role. And that came opposite this actress I've never heard of, Deborah Foreman. It was a romantic comedy called Valley Girl. It was 1983. He played a punk who falls in love with the, titular Valley Girl kind of vibe. Plot loosely inspired by Romeo and Juliet. What isn't? And then he worked on like a bunch of like non-hit movies through the 80s. But that was his first starring role. He stepped into it. He did a good enough job that he carried on.
Okay.
1987, he was in Raising Arizona, which is a Coen Brothers movie.
So I've heard about this, but I haven't seen it.
Which is quirky, and I like that one.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a dim-witted ex-con. His name is Herbert. They call him Hy McDonough. It's silly. 1987, his breakout role was Moonstruck.
Okay,
have you ever seen Moonstruck?
No.
Okay, so I had never seen it either. And one time I was at my cousin Julia's house, funny enough, and she was upstairs. She must have been putting the kids to bed, so they must have been young. And her dad was downstairs, and he was like, let's watch Moonstruck. I love this movie. So me and Uncle Frank just sat downstairs in Julia's home.
Just watching
and
Moonstruck.
watched Moonstruck.
What's the premise?
It was so good. It's like a baker who is...
A baker?
Yeah, he's a baker.
You've lost me.
No, but it's so good. You just have to watch it. And it's surprisingly good. Like, you just don't anticipate it. And also, Cher doesn't get enough credit for her acting abilities. Yeah, she's the main role.
No, I'm a Cher stan.
Same. I think she's a great actress.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Burlesque, anyone?
Burlesque is excellent.
Sorry, keep going.
A baker who falls in love with his estranged brother's widowed fiance.
You know what? That happens a lot in real life.
Wacky sort of connection?
No, because when people die, people get close. And then weirdly, they end up pairing off.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really good. And Cher's incredible. Nicolas Cage
is Cher the woman he falls in love with?
Yes.
Okay, so far, Moonstruck is high on the list of
and Uncle
movies
Frank
to watch
loves
tonight.
it. And weirdly, I just feel like he has good taste.
Great.
So that was his breakout role. And... after that, it was kind of slumpy, which I think happens with actors a lot. Is like they have their role and then they start overthinking
trying
everything.
to find where he belongs.
Yes, and like your niche, and you also get kind of hyped up, overblown a little bit, and then you start sort of making poor decisions because now you're like, I could fucking do that. Yeah. I'm a bona fide A-lister now.
Well, you get this like inflated sense of self.
Yes.
Which he already had, considering as a 15-year-old, he's like, come at me, Coppola.
Yes.
Who does that?
I mean, I kind of respect it.
A psychopath.
Yeah. But the fact that he didn't answer, I think is the best part, where they just didn't
that's
speak
how you
about
know
it.
you're a real boss.
Yeah.
You just
I'm
let
not
it
dignifying that.
sit in the silence.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you dumb fuck. Let me see you do it.
Yeah. Seriously.
So here he is, though, doing it.
So
until he wasn't.
His little slow period was brief. And during this time, which they would consider, the people, would consider his slump period, he did this movie called It Could Happen to You. And I love this movie.
Wait, I feel like I know this movie. What's it about?
Have I ever made you watch before?
Maybe.
I've made a lot of people watch this
What's
movie.
it about?
It's about, he's a cop.
Oh, wait. The lotto ticket that he leaves for the...
Yes, for the waitress. And she's like...
You haven't made me watch this. My dad did.
Yes, and my parents
excellent.
like it. It's so good.
It's like the tip he leaves her, right? And it ends up being like $1 million winning ticket.
And she's like, doesn't believe him. And she's like a down on her luck waitress going through
I
a
don't
divorce
remember
she can't
like
afford.
what happens, but I know that I've watched it. This is considered a slump? I feel like that's a good one.
I feel like that's a great one, but I think it probably didn't receive the box office success some of his others did. Again, it's easy for us to look back on his career and note where the dips were, but like to me, that's a great movie and everyone should watch it.
And at the time, maybe he wasn't getting his due.
And his name in the movie was Charlie Lang. The one thing I do love about Nick Cage characters...
Thanks for that fact.
No, but they have good names.
Great names.
Charlie Lang isn't his best, but I put down the name of every character in the movies I selected because some of them...
Memphis Reigns
is the best one. Memphis Reigns is the best one.
What is that from?
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh, okay.
Freaking Memphis, man. All right, we'll get there. So in 1995, his most acclaimed performance yet came in the drama Leaving Las Vegas.
Okay, never heard of it.
Alcoholic screenwriter falls in love with a prostitute in Las Vegas.
Whoa.
That's where he won his Oscar.
Oh. Okay, so now maybe that's top of the list.
And apparently, to prepare for the part, Cage binge drank for 2 weeks and studied
fucked a
footage.
stripper?
Well, studied footage of himself. Hopefully not engaging in any inappropriate sexual activity, a la Rob Lowe.
I was just going to say Rob Lowe, or he can call up Hugh.
Oh, yeah, totally. They're very savvy in these matters.
Strippers and sex workers are actually different. We should distinguish. But anyway,
yes.
Sure.
But it does say prostitute.
Oh, so it's a sex worker.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be PC.
But I think it's crazy that he got really wasted and like recorded himself being wasted.
Honestly,
because he was supposed to be drunk
whatever
for the role.
You have to do to get into character.
I mean, real method acting.
I mean, we method act like that every day.
It's true. It's true.
You know what? Right now, we're method acting.
Have you seen Leaving Las Vegas? It's not one of my favorites. I've only seen it once.
I saw it once, vaguely.
Yeah, and like Oscar movies are never really my vibe, if we're being honest.
I agree.
When they're like, oh, this is the best one. This is going to win Best Picture. I don't want to see it.
And it's like dumb in like profound and silly ways. You know, it just seems a little elitist.
Shocker, Kyle.
What, you love Oscar movies?
No, but it's like, again.
Name one Oscar movie that's like, besides Aaron
Parasite.
Brockovich.
We talked about it before. I'm just saying, it's like, here you go again with your just having to stray from the popular vote. Carry on.
I don't think Oscars are the popular vote.
What do you think they are then?
It's like 10 people in the...
Yeah, it's like all the elitist Hollywoodites.
Professionals are telling us the best
this
performances.
Is good. And then have you ever watched one and been like, I agree?
Well, we just watched Baby Reindeer, and that's Emmy Award winning, and that was pretty good.
Emmy is not the same
weird.
thing.
A little weird. But anyway, this Leaving Las Vegas and this award was the catapult.
Yes,
right?
totally.
Like
this is when
this next slew.
This is where he really kicks into high
Are you ready
gear.
for this, Gina?
I mean, I'm ready for the ride. I won't really know what's happening. I'll be in the dark.
All right. 1996, The Rock.
Oh,
that's the one we should watch tonight.
Oh, that's a movie? I thought we were talking
Sean
about the
Connery.
actor.
Sean Connery is like an American hero and not even American.
He's not American at all. He's not American
Entrapment, anyone?
But
he's also dead.
He's a global treasure, okay?
A worldwide phenom.
Yes, he is, Sean Connery. So, in The Rock...
Name?
His name in The Rock is Dr. Stanley Goodspeed.
Stanley Goodspeed.
Which is actually a really good one.
Okay.
He played an FBI chemical weapons specialist breaking into Alcatraz federal prison.
Ooh.
Excellent premise.
Why?
Just, well...
Terrorist.
I don't know.
Terrorist.
Yeah, it was a terrorist
We
threat.
don't know. I've seen the movie 1,000 times.
It's a terror threat. And
Great
so they
film.
have
I don't
to
know if
sneak...
you
Ed
should be
Harris.
bragging.
Ed Harris.
Ed
Who's
Harris
Ed
is in it. I
Harris?
love Ed Harris.
He's like the former soldier that turns
who
bad guy.
is he as a person? Do I know him?
Yes.
have you ever seen the movie Milk Money with...
No, I don't want to admit any movies I haven't seen now because I feel like you're shaming me.
No, the Milk Money one no one likes, but I really
right,
like
I'm
it.
just
My
gonna-
mom...
Apollo 13.
Oh yeah, he was in Apollo 13.
Wow.
Just look away.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, so after The Rock, which is really good.
Okay. Oh, I know Ed Harris.
The next year, 2 bangers.
2 bangers in 1997, Con Air.
Sorry,
And
Ed Harris, you should have referenced The Truman Show.
oh yeah, I hate
Most
the Truman Show though. It makes me so uncomfortable.
We'll do a Jim Carrey episode.
Don't make me upset.
Okay,
Okay, keep going.
I'll never do that again.
Okay.
In 1997, we had Con Air and Face Off.
What's Con Air about?
Con Air's the one I would pick.
Why didn't you put the bunny back in the box?
That's what I mean.
What? Like what?
I ain't gonna kill you, old timer.
Cameron Poe.
Give me the premise.
Okay, so it's a plane full of convicts. Cameron Poe is a parolee who must stop an attempted prison break aboard a U.S. Marshals aircraft. So all these convicts are being transported in a plane. The most of the movie's in a plane.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
And then the end, when it lands, and he just wants to get home and see his daughter.
Don't tell me everything.
Because he goes to prison. He was actually kind of a hero in the beginning, right?
Yeah. He got screwed.
He got in a bar fight and got screwed, but he was protecting
his wife.
Protecting his woman.
Oh, but he killed
someone.
What was
her name? That's Smoke of a blonde.
She was actually in Parenthood on...
Lauren Graham? But she's not
No,
blonde.
she's the blonde one. She's the mom of Max, the autistic kid.
I never watched Parenthood. Hold on.
Oh, you didn't? Another scripted show you never saw.
I
really
hate
good.
that I'm playing into your hand.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay, keep going.
So Con Air is excellent. And then...
Monica Potter.
Oh, I know Monica Potter. I love her.
Yeah, she's the wife. And he's like this slow... Like Cameron Poe is
He wears like a wife, like that white T-shirt.
He's jacked up,
yeah.
though.
Oh, he's jacked. He was on steroids for that. He had to be.
Well,
think?
and if he had a better haircut, I'd be like, damn, he could get it. But the hair really does it in for me.
I don't think Nicolas Cage could ever get it.
Watch this movie. That
And
white,
I
I don't know
that Bill
that
Clinton
the
could
long
get it,
hair is
so-
probably not, but it's John Cusack.
Yeah.
Cusack.
Thank you, John Malkovich.
Yep. Oh, Buscemi's in it.
Buscemi's in it.
Buscemi is...
Wait, this is Con Air?
Yeah, and he's a serial killer in it.
Garland Green.
Who's a serial killer?
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
He wears a mask on his face the whole
Is it
movie.
the same
He's spooky.
character he played in Billy Madison when he slowly crosses out the...
Kind of.
No,
the
he does
names?
really creepy things in this movie. And it's the only thing in
got
that movie
the
that you could
whole
lift out and nothing
world.
will change.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
it's just
cool.
a bizarre little
They
element.
just wanted to have Buscemi have screen time.
100%.
Everyone you're talking about comes to the top of the list, but I think Con Air is really the top of the list
No,
right
Con
now.
Air's
Should
so
we watch
good.
that tonight?
I used to, me and my brother on Sundays, we used to just drink wine and watch Nick Cage movies, and every Sunday was a different Nick Cage
Thanks
movie.
for the invite.
Yeah, what the heck?
Well,
I
when
need
me
to
and
get
Tom lived together, we
cultured.
had a lot of cute traditions, but Con Air was one that we went back to often because for some reason it comforts me in a very silly way, and Nick Cage is funny in it.
Wait,
Like,
is
he
it a
doesn't mean to
comedy?
be.
Oh,
No.
okay. It's a dramedy.
But he
Just
says...
got little one-liners.
Yeah, and he just has silly lines, and the way he delivers them is he didn't just say that.
Like he beats the guy's ass and because he had taken his bunny that he was going to give to his daughter out of a box. And he's
real
like, put the
bunny?
bunny. No, like a little stuffed animal.
Yeah, for
he's
his
like,
daughter.
Put the bunny back in the box, and then he didn't, so he beats the guy's ass.
was that
and
the
then he's like,
quote
yeah.
that you just
Yeah.
threw out there in the
Yeah.
beginning? Okay, I'm following.
Yeah. And then my favorite quote is, I'm not going to kill you, old timer. And he's talking to that old man under the car. And the guy's really scared. He goes, I ain't going to kill you, old timer.
Love it. Love it.
It's so
John
silly.
Malkovich is badass in that too.
John
though.
Malkovich.
Cyrus.
I like John Malkovich.
Yeah, Cyrus. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
little spooky. He's the bad guy.
Okay. I'm sold.
All right, next is Face Off. And this is some of the best cinematic acting I've ever seen.
So have you seen, Brandon and I watched this. I think his name is Heartthrob Rob.
Yep.
Yes.
He's the
Love
guy that
him.
watches.
Yes.
So for those of you listening that don't know, he is
Everyone
like an
should follow him.
Instagram or TikToker. Yes, he's great. Maybe we can collab with him one day when we're actually famous. And he watches these old movies or shows. His staple for whatever reason is Seventh Heaven,
Yes.
which is so funny. But he tells you how ridiculous
Yes.
the plot is in retrospect. And the only thing I know about Face Off is his retelling of it. And it's absurd.
It's absurd.
Wait, before you say the part, what was the craziest? I mean, obviously the face swapping was wild, but what was the weirdest thing in that Heartthrob Rob mentioned many times? Do you remember?
How did she
No.
know
How
that
did she
it
know it
wasn't
was him?
him?
Do you remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
The face thing?
The face thing.
Which I forgot about.
Okay,
Until I saw that.
Can
I
you
watched
do me a
everything.
favor? When you're at the altar with Brian, can you just touch his face and don't say anything? Just me and Brandon will know
Just do it.
that is a nod to this episode.
Just like a little scratch down the center of his
so
face.
for those listening, what was it? She just he ran his hand.
Just think
over
of
her
a
face.
full face palm, and
Yes.
you start with the palm up by the nose, and then,
then
you
you
just drag
stroke
the
it down.
fingers
But
all the
why
way down
is
to
that
the
your
chin.
thing? You fucking weirdo.
It is.
No. Also, if anyone
creepy.
ever did that to my face, I'd be like, get out of
Well, and
here.
I love that that's the way, this is what Heartthrob Rob was saying. He's like, that's how she figured out it
Yes.
wasn't her husband
Yes.
because he didn't do the
Well,
face
and
thing.
then so then at the end, not to spoil it, but they adopt a kid it's John Travolta,
Yeah.
whatever. They adopt a kid, and the first thing he does, he's like, "Welcome to the family," and
Yes,
he does the
strokes
thing.
his face.
Imagine showing up and this guy just stroking your
so
face.
silly.
You're like, "Get the hell out of
honestly,
here!"
Silly.
then the adoptive services are like, please return the
Yeah.
baby we've just given you.
Do you remember his name in that? This was another probably top 3 character name.
Well, it depends. Both names.
Not Travolta's.
Castor Troy.
Castor
Troy is a good one.
Yeah.
So both of those were box office successes.
97.
Regardless of how crazy they were, 1997 was a huge year.
I refuse to believe was a box office success.
Both were. But I think that he was killing it, and that was also the era of that vibe. Bad action, thriller.
Bad action?
Yeah.
But you had The Rock, you had Con Air, and then people are going to go see this no matter what. And it was a crazy ass.
Yes.
And that was all in the span of a year.
Yeah, it was a big year for him. So then after the action little soiree and he had a lot of success, he's like, you know what, I'm going to reinvent myself again because I'm Nick Cage. So he tried to go to quote unquote more serious roles. He was in City of Angels the next year, 1998.
Oh, I saw that as a
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan, yeah. And he's, an angel and just falls in love with like a real human. And it's like, the trials and tribulations of a love story.
I do remember I watched it.
2000, his little serious roles thing wasn't going so great. He goes back to action.
Wait. You jumped right to 2000?
Yeah, what
is she missing?
What am I missing?
What about Snake Eyes and 8 millimeter?
Both not worth mentioning.
I actually did make that deduction myself, but 8 millimeter I didn't like.
I don't know what that is.
Joaquin Phoenix and James Gandolfini.
I know, which are great people, but I didn't like the movie. I remember watching it feeling uncomfortable. Yeah. So the actors are great. I should probably give it another shot, but I just remember it made me feel weird. So 2000 though is another one of my favorites, which I think is more mainstream, is Gone in 60 Seconds.
So this one I've definitely seen. I know they
with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
And his name is Memphis Reigns. Okay, he's a retired car thief, best in the biz. Right?
I mean,
Let
how
me
do you
set the
become
scene.
retired?
Set the scene.
No, he had to get out of town, so they find him. His younger brother thinks he's going to be just as good as his older brother, Memphis.
Okay.
And he gets himself in some trouble with some very scary foreign people.
Okay.
And they're basically like, you need to get me these cars. And the brother's like, I can't. And they're going to kill him.
Who plays his brother?
Ribisi.
Yes,
Giovanni Ribisi.
Sneaky Pete.
Excuse me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that guy.
Yeah. He's a Scientologist, though, so don't get too excited.
Literally vomit. I had
Phoebe's
no idea.
brother from
Phoebe's
Friends.
brother is what I was just going to say.
But he's a Scientologist.
So I hate him.
I know. He's a great actor, but it's bizarre. He's going to be killed, and
so
Memphis has to come back and rescue him, and then they have to steal... How many cars is it?
In 60 seconds.
It was like an absurd amount of cars.
It was a lot of cars all throughout the city.
And they have to do it in one night. And so he gets his old team of thieves back together.
So is Jolie a thief?
Yes. Her name is Sway in the movie, which is just like so sexy
badass.
and cool. Yeah. And then they fall in love. There's obviously the side piece love story. But Gone in 60 Seconds is really
Pretty
good.
Pretty good.
Memphis Reigns is just one of the best television names I've ever heard. Or really movie, rather.
We should have named Henry Memphis.
I mean, Memphis is really cool. In 2003, he did Matchstick Men. Did you ever see that one? He's a con artist in that one, but a con artist with OCD. So it's like,
I love that. That's
it's
like Brandon.
very quirky and silly.
Thanks.
2004 to 2011 was his franchise era with You Know It.
Literally the only thing I have to comment on. Who's the guy? Oh, you didn't see it, right?
National Treasure. I saw the first one. I didn't watch the other one.
Who's the guy that plays the younger guy with him? He's so funny.
He was in The Hangover.
Who was he in The Hangover?
He was the one that gets lost. He's Doug in The Hangover.
That's where I know him from.
Yes.
He was dating one of the Olsen twins at
Yes,
some
he was.
point in our
What?
childhood.
Ashley, I
Yes,
think.
I think so too.
He also did Ghost Rider,
Justin
The Weatherman.
Bartha.
Yes. Lord of War. 2012, basically till the end of the decade, he had another slump with some shitty movies that did not garner the cult following of his earlier movies. And then 2023, Renfield. Did you see that movie?
No, I never even heard
It
of
just came out, and it's like basically Dracula.
Oh, so have we seen it? Have you seen it?
No, I just saw it, and I was like, he's perfect for that because he's so spooky.
Maybe we watched that because it's a new age one.
No.
Whoa. Okay.
The 90s are the time for
You didn't even let
Nick.
that one sit out there for a minute. Just shut down.
The Croods animated film,
He did
Cavemen.
voice
He was
some,
the dad.
He was.
I actually weirdly love the Croods.
I thought it was really good.
Mostly because she's like a big girl.
I don't
and
think
I'm
I've ever
like,
seen the
I like
Croods.
that she's got a big, bold body.
Nice. Honestly, your
Like a
enunciation,
real
like I felt
caveman.
it
The bees.
in my chest.
Did they punctuate for you?
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, the Croods is really good. And is it Ryan Reynolds or is it the other Ryan? Who's the main guy that's dating his daughter?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah. It's pretty good.
I've heard good things about the Croods. I just don't like the name itself, so it's turned me off a little bit.
Okay, if we can get past that, though, I think you would appreciate watching it.
Yeah, because I do love an animated movie. We know that.
Yeah, it's not Tangled, but...
It's no Tangled, but nothing is.
No.
Don't get me into it. Full body chills every time. Okay, so movie stuff that we've discussed. Let's just, for a scooch, talk about his personal life, and then we can quiz up.
I'm dying to talk about his personal life. That's
okay, so he's been married 5 different times.
Ew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I said 4 ex-wives in the
4 ex-wives, which actually tracks.
1 is current.
Because 1 is current. He has 3 kids. All of them have different moms. 1 was just a girlfriend. The other 2, whatever. His first wife, though, was Patricia Arquette.
No way.
Isn't that crazy?
That's like another famous family.
He proposed to her on the day he met her.
Wait,
really?
What? Yeah.
Also, I low-key love Patricia Arquette, and I don't know why.
But now I don't.
She thought he was rather strange, but played along with the antics.
Like, he's a weird guy. Like, we can't deny that.
Married?
Yeah, they met again. So he proposed as like a joke the day they met, I guess.
Yes.
And then they met or worked together again a couple years later, and then they romantically got involved.
She's a good actress.
She's a great actress.
She's got some
and she's fallen on some tough times, though, as well.
Are her teeth fucked up?
They might be.
I think they are.
Although... she probably has enough money now to fix them.
Character.
He next married Lisa Marie Presley, and
did they have any kids?
No.
Okay.
R.I.P. They filed for divorce after 107 days, so short-lived with Lisa Marie.
That was like a Kim K. Chris Humphrey sitch.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he married his 3rd wife, Alice Kim, in 2004. They have...
Is she famous?
No.
Okay.
They have 1 kid together and divorced in 2016, so far his longest marriage.
Okay.
In 2019, Cage married Erica Koike.
Scusi?
Koike. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, Miss Koike. And they got married in Las Vegas, only to file for an annulment 4 days later, and apparently she claimed she was too wasted for it to count.
It's like Friends.
So like it was just like, I'm too drunk for this to be real.
Wow.
And then in 2021, he married Rico Shibata, and they have their daughter.
Rico is a woman or a man?
I think it's a woman. I think it's a little Asian woman. Remember the photos? I think she was questionably young.
Wait, was the previous one Alice?
Alice was the longest one. Yeah, that was his 3rd wife, and they have 1 kid together.
And she was a bartender or a waitress or something.
I love when they marry a regular person.
And she was only 20 when he met her. So
yeah, he likes young ladies.
But how old was he? Like 20's not that young.
Well, he's 60 now.
I mean, if he was 45, it's probably a little weird.
Okay, that's gross.
Yeah. I mean...
But like... He's legal.
He's also like a quirky, famous guy. Like people make a lot of excuses for him, so everyone's
does he
just
have
overlooks
a weird
it.
receding hairline, or is that just something?
Yeah, he does. I'm almost certain he has plugs, but I couldn't find any of that in my research.
But are the plugs working? Because I can only think of his receding hairline.
But maybe he keeps that, so it's like authentically him. So he only has the plugs go.
Yeah, he doesn't get full plugs.
He's bald.
Probably.
Definitely on the top.
Why would you, if you were going to go through the pain of getting plugs, not fix your fucking hair? That seems
maybe
insane.
He thinks it's less like noticeable. All right, then he gets married to his current wife, Rico Shibata. They just had a daughter, so he's a really old dad. Cage has been called one of the most generous stars in Hollywood, which is what makes me love him so much.
Oh, I like that.
He donated $2 million to Amnesty International, and he also donated $1 million to the victims of Hurricane Katrina. He's also been honored with a humanitarian award for the United Nations for his work.
Whoa!
Like he's like very. I mean, he must have taken a cue from Angelina Jolie when working on Gone in 60 Seconds, you know?
All he needs to do is adopt
real
a bunch of black babies and we're in business, baby.
Yeah, he just keeps knocking random people up, so it's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't have time or place for that.
He was once considered one of Hollywood's highest paid actors. He earned $40 million in 2009, according to Forbes.
In 1 year.
Yeah, so he's making a buttload of money, but he did get in some tax trouble, some housing trouble, tax liens and the like.
Can we talk about this for a minute?
Yes, because I have thoughts about this.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Like these actors.
Yeah.
I get you have business managers and you don't granted, I know nothing about my finances. Brandon does everything. He could be taking us
for a ride.
Yeah. He could be not paying the taxes. I wouldn't know, whatever. So I'm not really one to talk.
It's crossed my mind.
But... if you've got $40 million in a year, aren't you rich enough to pay some capable people to help you 100%?
But maybe those capable people are robbing him blind.
But yes. Robbing him and then not getting in trouble?
Okay, so this is the thing, though, is I'm actually listening to this really good podcast. I've told you about it before. Season 5 of Queen of the Con.
Yes.
Everyone needs to watch this. There was a woman who was a business manager or financial advisor for professional athletes. She scammed Dennis Rodman, and he wasn't her first. He scammed a bunch of other people before, and the reason a lot of these people don't come forward and they don't get in trouble is because they're embarrassed.
I know.
And so, but, the manager for Dennis Rodman was on the podcast, and he was like, he hasn't touched a debit card. He hasn't touched cash in decades. Like, everyone does everything for him. So he might not even, you put your trust in these people, but they have complete control because he does not handle one single finance.
You want to vet those people a little more
Absolutely,
thoroughly?
but then there's cons and things like that, and you're embarrassed that you sort of put your trust in someone and you were duped by this woman who you thought was taking care of you and you let in as a part of your family. It's a very good season. So
okay, I'll get on it. I just think that's kind of bullshit. Like, you're rich, figure it out, hire good people, and stop getting in trouble for fucking tax evasion. You literally have so much money, just pay the fucking feds.
I know.
And get them off your back.
I know.
You losers.
I know.
Okay.
I agree.
This podcast is happily sponsored by Wonderweave, where each story is a doorway to a child's imagination. Wonderweave is an innovative app that crafts custom tales for your child with text, vivid images, and audio narration, all powered by the magic of AI. Proudly woman-owned, Wonderweave champions creativity and learning, transforming screen time into an interactive journey. Just picture your little one, eyes wide with wonder as they explore stories where they're the star, brought to life through your own voice, thanks to the app's unique voice cloning feature. Every parent wishes to leave a mark in their child's heart, and Wonderweave lets you do just that. Whether it's before bed or on the go, your voice can be the comforting guide through enchanted worlds and spirited adventures. So why wait? Embark on this captivating voyage with your child. Visit wonderweave.app now to start your free trial and create lasting memories one magical story at a time. Wonderweave, bringing families closer with every word.
He's also had some minor issues with alcohol, public intoxication. He was arrested in 2011 in New Orleans for battery, and apparently he drunkenly grabbed his wife's arm.
Which one? Wife number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
I don't remember the timeline, but it's gotta be wife number 3, the longest one. Yeah, 2004 to 2016 they were married.
His net worth is $25 million.
That seems low.
Yeah, because it says he's had a bunch because of the financial struggles. This is as of April of this year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
so
well, he had tax liens on his houses. I think he bought a lot of properties and didn't pay taxes
Didn't
on
he
all of them.
try to buy a castle or import a castle?
He's done some crazy
weird
shit with his homes, and then he gets in trouble for not. And if you have 7 homes, you have to pay taxes on all your homes. So
we're aware.
You can get in
paying
deep,
taxes.
Yeah, you can get in deep quick.
Honestly, it's painful. We don't have a nice home, and we have a nice.
You
home.
have a beautiful home.
No, but we don't have a multi-million-dollar home, and it's painful at this rate.
100%.
So I can only imagine at a much higher rate times 7.
Right.
Okay, so maybe I take back my judgment.
Okay. I love that for us.
Great. I also feel bad that he's an alcoholic, but also the battery makes me not like him.
Well,
I'm feeling conflicted.
I know, same. So he grabbed her arm really hard, I guess. I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Did he hit her?
No, it was like an arm grab. He got arrested. And it was also in conjunction with public intoxication. He was just making a scene, I think.
I don't think this is the worst thing in the world.
He got a slew of charges, right? So this is 2011. He was bailed out by Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Shut the fuck up.
Isn't that crazy?
The coolest thing I heard all day.
I know.
Why?
The charges were ultimately dropped. It sounds like he just has an unhealthy relationship with alcohol and gets himself into trouble from time to time.
I mean,
well, when you're getting drunk and grabbing your wife and the police show up, that's a problem.
Kyle, we are drinking at 2:00 on a Monday.
We're on vacation, bro.
I just want to be clear. Okay.
I just want everyone to know we're on vacation.
Okay, great.
And he got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1998 when he was killing it at the box office. And that is my Nick Cage. Okay, my 3 favorites are Con Air.
Okay.
That's Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yep.
And then, I don't know.
Just say The Rock.
Yeah, Alcatraz does something to me. Keys me up.
Yeah, it's The Rock, without a doubt.
I want to go to Alcatraz.
The Rock's number 1 in my books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not forget, National Treasure was a great couple. Was there 3 of them?
Dare we say, a national treasure?
Nice.
And his name in that, his character name in that was Dr. Benjamin Franklin Gates.
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin, which
Benjamin
was
Franklin,
funny.
yeah.
That's so stupid.
But yeah, Castor Troy and Memphis Reigns probably are the top 2.
Yeah. You don't like Cameron Poe?
I like Cameron Poe and Dr.
Movies?
Goodspeed.
Did you get to the point?
We said the same 3. You just weren't listening.
No, but you said I want to start with The Rock. and then you didn't finish.
The Rock, Gone in 60 Seconds, and Con Air.
Okay, I don't love your tone. I was just wanting to clarify. So if you have the same 3, then we need to pick from those 3 to watch tonight.
Yes.
So let's get into my quiz.
Okay,
but
please.
the problem is, similar to Sandler,
Yep.
it's like not that easy to come up with the equivalent. So we're going to do some Gen Z staples. Some of the ones I was researching were the ones that you said, like Booksmart. So I'm not going to do those, but I'm going to try to reach into the vault, the Gen Z vault. What I was trying to find was like, what are the movies that represent Gen Z's like lifestyle? Okay. What animated film features a multiverse of spider people and is a favorite among Gen Z?
Spiderverse?
Literally in the
Spidey
title.
Friends.
No, Spidey and Friends is for the kids.
I
no,
guessed
this
that
is
already.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
Couldn't tell you anything about it.
Yep. I hate fantasy.
All
Continue.
right, let's keep going. Which movie starring Timothee Chalamet became a cultural phenomenon in 2021? So not that long
The
ago.
one with Armie Hammer?
No, but that's a great one. Call Me by Your Name.
I never saw it.
Anyway, keep going.
No, you go.
Oh, Dune. Are you done?
Dune.
You give up?
Yeah.
Okay, Dune. Okay, which film features a love story set against the backdrop of a dystopian future and includes themes around social media, which is why it's like very Gen Z focused?
Those are all my hints.
It's
dystopian and social media? Wait.
It was a book as well, The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh, I do, but I've seen that. Isn't that when they die?
I think they die.
They're like sick?
I don't know if it's...
That was not a hallmark of that movie then. If I'm thinking The Fault in Our Stars, that's with Shailene Woodley and that guy, and she has CF, I think.
Yeah, and he's hot.
Yeah.
He's
and
from
then they fall in love.
Baby Driver.
That is not anything that I think about. That's a bad descriptor.
Did ChatGPT fail me?
They fucked you dirty on that one.
Ready? Which Disney film featuring a strong female lead and set in Polynesia is beloved by
Moana.
Gen Z? Fuck yeah.
Nice.
What is a film that addresses racial injustice and activism, which really resonates deeply with Gen Z?
These hints suck.
And the answer is The Hate You Give. Have you heard of it?
Nope.
Me either.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And lastly,
That's why you don't care that these questions are vague, is because you don't know the answers either.
I know nothing about them, but
Right.
you don't do that much research about your quiz. Don't throw stones.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Glass house.
I don't think we should turn on each other this soon in the day.
I know. Honestly, we'll be together forever. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's the end of my quiz.
Wow. Good.
Yeah. Final thoughts? I don't have much to say about Nick Cage, except I need to dig deeper. So you guys have to round us out here.
He dominated the mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
Those movies were those ones on sick days that I was just watching all the time. We had at our place, our lake house, there was we had a handful of DVDs, and it was The Rock. It was Con Air.
I know. They were so good, Gina.
I guess, well, I'm going to get one into my docket tonight.
Yeah.
On that note, we'll see you next week. We are doing snacks. Snacks, honestly, is very important to me.
Yeah.
As a current and former fatty, and as one who dealt with emotional stress by eating a sleeve of Oreos in the closet, snacks is hugely part of my upbringing.
Yes.
So it's going to be great.
Definitely. I can't wait.
Stay tuned. And until then, we are the mustiest, dustiest, crustiest millennials you ever did see. Ta-ta.
Also, The Family Man's a great one with Talia Shire.
Yeah. So
Not
Family
Talia
Man,
Shire.
I think
What's her
I've
name?
seen.
Tay Leone.
Yeah, Tay Leone. Thank you.
Were you calling her T? T Leone?
Did I call her Tia Leone?
Are you on that basis where you just are
Taya?
nicknaming her?
Tay?
Taya?
Taylor?
Tia?
Taya Leone.
Taya Leone, like TEA, with a little fucking accent on there.
On the E.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Bang.
The Family Man.
It's not an umlaut. It's not an umlaut.
An ampersand. I don't know.
A pinata or something.
Ampersand is so not what we're looking for.
I know, but it's the only fancy word I know.